Good morning, YouTube fam. Jessie Crawford Fit here, and I'm going to show you guys how to be a fit girl on a budget. The first thing I want to say is do not follow every single trend you see. You are going to see 8 million things that become popular on YouTube, on Instagram, and you don't have to give in to those. You don't have to buy the new $100 workout leggings that come out. You don't have to buy the new best ever protein in the world that comes out, because most of these trends are being set by the companies. It's not like every single person who has used it fell in love with it. Most people online are sponsored, so they are getting paid by company X to sell something to you. There are very legit companies that sponsor people, and yes, their products are great, but there are so many who are not, but people are being sponsored by them, so they're going to advertise for it. So you don't need to go buy something because they're wearing it. You don't need to go buy a product because they're using it. You just be yourself and invest in what you want to invest in. Yeah, some things are just really cool, so we might all jump on the bandwagon, but you don't need to spend that $200 on that bandwagon to be a fit person. You don't have to do that. You don't have to follow all the trends. Tip number 2. So I see a lot of people doing this. Don't reward yourself with items. Don't reward yourself with goods. So when you hit a fitness goal, make that your motivation to hit your next fitness goal. You don't have to say, oh, if I lose 5 pounds, I'm going to buy myself this new pair of leggings, and then only lose that 5 pounds so you can get yourself those leggings, which, yeah, that might be a good way to reach your goals, but that is a very expensive way to reach your goals. I would much rather save that money, is what I'm saying. Instead of buying yourself that new pair of shoes, buying yourself that new pair of leggings, use that motivation to reach your next goal. Use it to push you. Use it to fuel you to get to that next step. You don't have to just tell yourself that you're going to keep buying yourself things to get to your goals. Step number 2 summary, do not reward yourself with merchandise. Reward yourself with meeting your next goal and making yourself happy and look the way you want to physically without just buying yourself something every time you reach a goal. If you have the means to, go for it. But don't waste your money on that if you're already on a tight budget. Tip number 3 is going to be about clothes. So if you have to have Victoria's Secret sports bras, wait till the semi-annual sale to get them. You're going to save tons of money by waiting. Usually they're about 50% off, or you can get really cute ones at Forever 21. In general, just online shopping, you can find really good deals for them. I have some from Forever 21 and love them. I have like 1 or 2 from Lululemon and love them, but they are very pricey, so I'm not going to make my entire wardrobe a Lululemon wardrobe because I can't afford to do that. So look for the deals, look for the sales, and wait till then to buy sports bras. Like I said, semi-annual sale at Victoria's Secret, save you some money. Leggings. So I love Lululemon. I know all of you love Lululemon, and that trend has been made popular by a lot of famous people. Do not just buy Lululemon leggings. You can get good quality leggings elsewhere, although I have not found very many places. The best brand that I've heard of besides Lululemon is 90 Degrees. So if you want to try out the 90 Degree Reflex leggings, you probably would have much better luck with them. They're way cheaper than Lululemon, and I've heard the quality is great. Also, Old Navy. I have found good leggings at Old Navy. I personally have not found ones that are not as see-through like Lululemon. They last me the longest. So while expensive, that's one thing I spend my money on. I don't encourage everyone to do so if they don't have the means to do it. Clothing item number 3, the shoes. So I see so many people that have to buy a pair of shoes to match every single thing they own. Don't do that. Stop that. You're wasting so much money. Just get like 2 or 3 really good pairs of shoes and get them in like white, gray, and black so they match everything. So by buying 3 pairs of shoes that match everything, you are going to save so much money rather than spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on buying 30 different pairs of shoes so you have one that matches every different color shirt you have. Like, I don't need to go buy a shirt that matches this donut. You don't need to do that. Alright, so topic number 4 is going to be protein. So my biggest thing is do not commit to a store. You see so many people that are diehard supplement superstores, diehard GNC. Do not be a diehard store customer because none of those stores will have the best price on everything. It's really unlikely. So find products you like, and if there's only one store that sells them, go to that store to get them. But look online. So my favorite sites to buy protein online are bodybuilding.com, Groupon, and Amazon. So those 3 websites are almost always going to have some sort of deal that usually beats an in-store price. So yeah, sometimes you might want to go to a store to try it, get a sample first. If the store offers samples for that, sample it for $2-3 before you spend your money on an entire tub. You will save a lot of money if you don't like it, or you will find a new favorite. So it's a win-win. Then also, I like to research reviews on protein products. So if I see someone using something and it's supposed to be good, I will look at the reviews to see if it's actually as amazing as it sounds before I invest in it. And if the reviews aren't good, I'm not going to buy it. So check the reviews on products. It's something that's so simple, but when it comes down to it, you'll save a lot of money in the long run, because if it's a 1-star review, you're not going to waste $40 buying it. Look for the best deals. Always look for the best deals. So, like I said, don't be committed to a store. Look online. Look everywhere. Just, you could search the product in Google. I would just make sure eBay gets a little sketchy. You might not want to buy stuff on eBay because it could be opened. Usually not, but it could be. So I would just make sure you're staying with good certified websites that aren't going to sell you crap products, that aren't knockoffs, and you'll save a lot of money doing that. Topic number 5. Coffee. I see every single YouTuber, okay, not every single one, I see 90% of famous, fitness vloggers, they just go to Starbucks, every single day. So, while Starbucks is good, make your own coffee. It's not that hard, and although I like to spoil myself sometimes too, I don't remember the last time I got Starbucks. I buy the, it's like a gallon jug, not a gallon, it's probably like a half gallon of the Starbucks espresso that's unsweetened. I buy almond milk, and I buy my own hazelnut sugar-free flavoring. So, those 3 things I buy myself. It costs less than $15 for all 3 of those, and I can make myself 20 coffees. So, just there alone, I'm saving $40 not going to Starbucks. So, it's so simple, but many people are like, oh, well, they all go to Starbucks. I want Starbucks now, too. Don't do it. Make your own. It's delicious. It's fine. Next thing is grocery shopping. So, my biggest thing on grocery shopping is planning. You will save so much money if you plan it. So make a list, and the first 2 or 3 times you do this, I would go to completely different stores. So if you're not sure where things have the best prices, week 1, do all of your shopping at Shop and Save. Week 2, do all of your shopping at Kroger Foods. Week 3, do all of your shopping at Walmart. And save all those receipts and go through them, buy the same items at the same store. At the different stores you go to, buy the same things. Just get what you need that week. And then at the end of the month or whatever, lay all your receipts down next to each other and figure out where you're going to get the best prices. So if there's one store that just everything is lower, go to them. But you might find on one product, at one store it's $3 cheaper for it. So while you might spend a few extra cents in gas, it might make sense to go to that store to get that product because you'll save more money in the long run. So just really check your receipts, and you might have to drive a little bit farther, but if you're only doing it once a week, it's not going to be that big of a deal because you'll save a lot of money on your food. Also, you want to check your cabinets before you go shopping because so many people are like, well, I usually eat this, so I probably need more of it. Don't do that. You need to make sure that you actually need the item before you go and buy it, or you're going to have bad food and you're going to have to throw it away, so you're wasting money. So make sure the food is good. And when you can, do bulk shopping. So if you know that, we go to Sam's to get our chicken because it is usually a lot cheaper and we can get it in larger quantities. So we go to that store and maybe once or twice a month, and we buy a ton of food in bulk, and then we just freeze it. So if you have the freezer space to allow you to do that, buy frozen food and buy food in bulk because you'll save money. Alright, so I'm going to make a number 6 and touch on the gym for a moment. So when it comes down to it, I'm not going to give you any ways to spend money or to save money. I have no ways for you to save money on the gym unless you completely work out at home. I cannot get motivated at home. I cannot lay down on this floor right now and do a million push-ups and a full workout. I just can't. It's not motivating to me. I have to go somewhere. Going to the gym gets me in the right mindset. So I have no way for you to save money on the gym. Go to a gym that you will actually go to. So if there's a gym that costs $10 a month, don't sign up because it's only $10 a month and then not go. I would rather see people spend $30 on a gym membership that they're actually going to go to every single day than spend $10 on a gym membership because it's cheap and then not go. Last one is tip number 7, I think. Might have skipped one in there. So be prepared. This is the best tip I can give you, and it's just always be prepared. If you know you're going to be out all day, you need to pack your own food if you're on prep. If not, just do whatever. I mean, you can eat out, but it's so much cheaper to just bring your own food. So I invested in a 6-pack bag, cost $160. It was really expensive, but I have used it over 160 days. So it is already paid for itself in the money it saved me in food because I bring my own food places so I'm not hungry, so I don't give in and buy food there. So buy a bag that you know you will use. It could be just like a simple $5 lunchbox. If that's what will get you through every day with food, that's fine. But I love bringing mine everywhere with me, and the coolers really help keep it cold. So I love that. Find whatever works the best for you. Like I said, $5 lunchbox could be perfect. Just something that you can use to transport your food places with you so you do not always have to eat out. You'll save a lot of money that way too. Alright, so I hope the general takeaway from this was that you can be healthy on a budget. You just have to plan it. So it can be done. Just really make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. You're not just following every single trend you see online. You are really investing in what matters to you. So if there's one thing that I talked about today, like leggings, for instance, are mine, splurge on one thing. So I splurge on my leggings. That is the one thing that I will just spend money on, and I feel comfortable with it because I know the quality is going to last me, and I will buy Lululemon leggings. I will not splurge on fancy food. I do not splurge on usually like workout tops. Like I got a sports bra for like $13 the other day. That's obviously not splurging. If you do it a lot, yes, it adds up. I'm very conscious about buying my supplements, where I buy them, make sure you're getting a good deal on it. So just pick what really matters to you and let that be the one thing that you splurge on. You can do this. You can be healthy on a budget. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You can do it. So I really hope that this video helps some of you really figure out where that you can save some pennies, where you can draw some lines to do better in the future, and hopefully save yourself some money in the long run. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I love that you take time out of your day to see what I have to say. Like I said, I hope this video helps you. If you want to see more like it, please like the video so I know. Give it a good thumbs up. And comment if you have any questions on anything. And of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel so you can see what else I have to say. So thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.